Hi, YouTube. Welcome on in. Hey, we're going to go ahead and get started. Jump right into the episode. I'm beyond excited. You guys should already know who I am by now. Tend to pause, stop, analyze, go in deep as we can. Some episodes might be an hour long. Others might be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know. We don't really have a time limit for how long we can go for an episode, but they can get pretty long. Remember, if this goes up on YouTube and this is not live, like our wonderful individuals here in chat, you guys can pause. You guys can skip ahead. You guys have a variety of tools on YouTube that helps you search, go further. For those of us here, hey guys, I hope you guys enjoy it. Bring forth the discussions. Get ready to discuss your favorite characters. And let's go straight into it, shall we? I don't see a reason to delay. Let's go.
エミリア、君は少女かな？それだけは本当に大事なことだからさ。
All right, we'll see.
ごめんごめん。いきなりで驚かせてしまったみたいだね。素直に謝罪するよ。僕は非を認められない非戦な連中とは違うからさ。
素直に謝れるのは大事よね。
Let's talk about this. Some of you guys might cringe, and it's okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the wheel of power and control. And this is often what's used to go ahead and elaborate if an individual is going through something rough, right? If an individual is literally in a domestic abuse situation or in a situation where the power imbalance is huge, right? In a situation like this, right, one of the key things that's not listed on here, unfortunately, is a sexual, like sex elements, right? Are you a virgin? Oh, well, only I get, for example, you can't masturbate without me. And I hate to go immediately into topics like this, but individuals like this is often something what a psychologist will also ask, like, hey, do you have freedom for sex for yourself, right? Either self-masturbation, whatever that might be, right? Group masturbation is crazy. What? But the main element that I'm trying to bring up with this is, what does Regu, right? What does he mean in here? Make them afraid by their looks, actions, gestures, smashing things, destroying property, abusing pets, displaying weapons, putting them down, putting others down, making them feel bad about themselves, calling them names, making them think they're crazy, playing mind games, using male privilege. This is just privilege in general. Making all big decisions, acting like the master of the castle, being the one to define the roles of those in that relationship. Preventing them from getting or keeping a job, making them ask for money, giving them an allowance, taking their money, not letting them know, coercion or threats, using children, minimizing, denying, blaming, using isolation. Guys, you know what's funny? It only takes one. It only takes one. If you have one thing that sticks out from this, there is a power imbalance, and it's something that all of a sudden any therapist worth their dollar, any psychologist worth their dollar is going to start like going in and being like, well, what do you mean that, for example, they make you afraid by giving you this look, this action, this gesture, as though they're going to hit you? Well, do you think that this is normal in a relationship? Tell me a little bit more about this, right? So on and so forth. Whenever we're looking at a situation like this, for me, this screams someone that is so insecure. It screams that the insecurities are so high that they're trying to go ahead and keep control of their environment by all means. Bro is greed. He wants all the abuse allegations. So that's the main regard, right? Is when we're looking at this, unfortunately, when this power and wheel control was established, it doesn't really highlight a lot of the sexual elements that come in here, which is why, look, here's a little bit more using technology, sending unwanted text messages, breaking into someone's social media network profile, cell phone, using threats. Oh, here we go. Sexual coercion, harassment, or assault. Here's the updated one. Manipulation to try and get sex or other sexual activities. Making sexual comments, giving inappropriate looks or telling jokes. Touching, grabbing, whatnot without their consent. Destroying or refusing to use birth control, right? Getting someone drunk or drugged. Having control over what sex can be. Essentially, right? And that's the main regard is we're looking at all of this stuff, and if any of this comes up, then there's an issue. Then there's something that needs to go ahead and be highlighted from it. Which is funny because then it brings us to the final element. What is he not in control of? Discarded dolphin, there it is. And some people automatically cringe when I bring up this table, but it's not to highlight it in a sexual manner and be like, oh, whatever, right? It's because sex is a part of psychology, right? It's a part of human nature, and it's a part of how we grow and stuff. What is he trying to control? Sex, right? And not Jeff, the mascot of the people that created the periodic table of kink. But for example, is he trying to control these aspects of what might be freedom in that way, right? Preventing you from being able to control your own rights, right? Your own body violates my rights. Therefore, I have to have complete control over yourself. You cannot think of anybody else. You cannot see anybody else. You cannot imagine anybody else. The moment that you do, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of you. That is the main aspect. And even past that, do you guys see where in particular he lands in? He has a kink. There is a kink right there. There is a kink right there. Hold on. Maybe I got to get closer. That he's talking about right there. That he's talking about. That's right. It's Krait's queening. No, I'm kidding. It's chastity, right? Queening of Amelia. No, it's the chastity aspects of things, right? Because what is this but restraint, right? Having people under you. This is going to sound weird. According to the periodic table of kinks, right? Thanks to sexology and all the good work that a lot of psychologists have done this. I'm going to ask this question and it's going to sound fucking stupid and I might be fucking off, okay? It's not a prediction. It's not anything like that. But seeing as though this is restraint and a big aspect of this is like chastity and like literally keeping people down in that way. I'm going to ask it. All right, you guys ready? Are you guys ready? It's a rhetorical question, but nonetheless, it's something that I need to get out. Otherwise, I'm going to lose it. And if it ever comes to be true, people are going to be like, should have asked it. How could we have known? Does Regulus's wives have something to do with this power? This aspect of a restraint, is that his double-edged sword? When I'm looking at something like this, because a lot of what comes into restraint and the aspects of kinkology and just like sexual, like, you know, aspects of self, sexual aspects of what it means to go ahead and tie someone up, suspend someone, collar, chastity, have them as furniture, so on and so forth. It's a two-way street, right? Because number one, your partner should be giving you consent, but number two, if they don't give you consent in that aspect, of course, it's saying that it's wrong. But why would you go through the process of trying to keep someone restrained unless there's a fear of it, unless there's a genuine fear that comes through? And he's true. I'm overcooking. Comfy, you're right. I'm overcooking. Anyway, all right. We're getting out of the periodic table of kinks. Let's go right back into it, shall we?
こんな当たり前のことがわからない人間が世の中ことのほか多い。やっぱり君は素晴らしい女性だ。それで改めて聞きたい。エミリア、君は少女。
Bro, she already said no! Dude, what the fuck? Oh no! Amelia, let me ask you one more time. Are you a virgin? Hold on. Are you a virgin? Oh God, she never said no. Shh, Ace of Flames. Oh.
かなどうなんだい
処女って何
You have a baby growing inside of you already, Amelia. You already kissed someone and you held hands with them, and now you have a baby, Subaru's baby, waiting to come through. Just like that, that's how it works, right, Lena?
ごめんなさい。聞いたことがなくて。
素晴らしい。君は僕が思い描いた理想の乙女そのものだよ。体が処女なのは当たり前。本当に。
Now, chat, what the fuck did he just do? Hold on, let me highlight. What did he just do? He just jumped to conclusions. Just because someone doesn't know the terminology that you're using doesn't necessarily mean that they're not, right? Like, a virgin soul is a thing. Apparently, Fitty. Apparently. You have to, like, for example, you have a date, but you predict that the date will go bad, so you make assumptions about the date before it could, like, fortune telling, right? But aside from that, what is he doing? Right? For him, like, he personalizes everything, right? For him, it's, oh, you're violating my rights. So he already has a lot of cognitive distortions. These are some of the most common cognitive distortions, hence why they're in here, right? He's Mario jumping to conclusions, right? He's catastrophizing scenarios. So what if she's not a virgin? What would happen then? Oh, you're impure, too impure to be with you? He's blaming, right? Placing the blame on the relationships on the partners instead of sharing the responsibility of the actions taken by both partners. More like 4chan telling. That's why it's so, he's fulfilling the chastity kink. That's why, like, I gotta see a fucking meme now. Chat, I need a meme of Regulus and a literal, like, chastity belt. Like, having like Emilia in a chastity belt or something like that. Just be like, it's normal, bro.
当たり前。本当に大事なのはその心まで処女であること。君は僕に新たな真理を示してくれた。
そうなの？
そうだとも。おっと、自己紹介が遅れたね。僕はレグルス・コルニアス。君の大事な旦那様で、君は僕の愛する79番目の妻だ。
So my dude just really went old school, huh? Like, if I kidnap you, you're my wife now? Oh, no. What the fuck, bro? Oh, wow. Just like the 1600 Japan's all over. Finders keeper. Preséntate como... Yeah. No, that's the unfortunate aspect is... By the way, in case you guys are wondering, this is outdated. Guess what? It still happens today. I hate to put it this way, some parts of Mexico, shit like this is still common. Some parts in other areas, it's still common, right? Situations and stuff is happening all over. In something like this, though, how would you react if you were in Emilia's shoes? How would you react if you were in Emilia's shoes? Also, the fact that he doesn't present himself as an archbishop.
君は僕に新たな真理を示してくれた。
そうなの？
そうだとも。おっと、自己紹介が遅れたね。僕はレグルス・コルニアス。君の大事な旦那様で、君は僕の愛する79番目の妻だ。着替えは用意してある。184の妻だ。
Do y'all think that, and I hate to take it, this is going to be my one tangent, right? Do y'all think that Emilia, and like if we were to merge like ReZero and the Moshiko Tensei world a little bit, do y'all think that Emilia and like Sylphie or Roxy would get along? 184? Bro has a Shadow Garden naming system. Sylphie for sure. Yeah, probably not for Roxy. Maybe.
着替えは用意してある。184番、
184
79番に着替えよう。君たちと同じ立場になる子だ。仲良く面倒を見てあげるんだよ。いい子だ。言いつけ通り笑わなくなったじゃないか。
That total aspect of control. Oh my god. Reminds me of like some toxic couple that would come into therapy a long time ago. And they were like, don't you dare talk to the therapist. Don't you dare talk to the psychologist. Don't you dare smile. Are you flirting with the psychologist? You're smiling. And it's like, no, like there was something funny came up out of a situation that both of you had, right? Where you were laughing, but apparently you can't let your partner laugh or smile.
それじゃあまた後で。
Oh.
お着替えを。あなたは184番です。
184.
あなたと同じ彼の妻の。 私あの人の奥さんになったつもりなんてないんだけど。彼はそのつもりです。
We're done. In his mind, in his mind, you are already his wife. In his mind, you are. So that must mean that you are. What the fuck, bro? What the fuck? So, okay, in my mind, I am a billionaire. I must be a billionaire. Can we kill him yet? Oh no! But being real with this, did they even have a chance to refute it? No, because they know that they'd probably die. They know that they would probably die in a situation like that. Ugh. Ugh.
彼がそのつもりであるということは、あなたの意思は関係ないということです。そんなのおかしいわ。なんだかあの人、本で読んだ悪い王様みたい。言えて妙です。彼のあり方は確かに王様。小さな王の名にふさわしいでしょうね。
Hey yo, little king? Is that? Oh, hold on. What do you mean by that? Hold on. Wait a minute. Millimeter Peter. Hey, you know, it's...
お着替えを。スバル。
Oh. And the first thing she does is she looks outside her window and says Subaru. The first thing she does... Oh, that's beautiful, man. That really showcases how much of a trust that Emilia does have on Subaru and how much she relies on him in that regard, right? And we're just getting started with the episode. We're 2 minutes in, 2 minutes 40 seconds in, and we're over 20 minutes into the analysis portion of it. Wonderful. Yeah, we're just getting started on the episode review, Kona. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're practicing that self-care. Is the kind of nickname you would give a spoiled child, and it makes sense. Okay, we're gonna ask a troubling question here, but ties in. How many of you guys have ever met a Regulus in your life? People with extreme narcissistic tendencies might be a bit delusional with either grandiose ideologies or ideologies of self. Maybe even to the point where they believe that their actions are always right, they can never apologize, or they have issues apologizing. They believe that it's always other people's fault and not their own. You know, my dad. Yeah, there's a lot of individuals out there that unfortunately get told and get coddled by society or by their parents or loved ones into thinking that the world is theirs for the taking, and that no matter what they do, they won't be wrong. And unfortunately, that leads to a lot of self-destructive behavior. Yeah.
お着替えを。スバル。
All right, guys, let's jam out. Peak opening. Woo! Wait a fucking minute. These subs. Great, do me a huge favor. Great, do me a huge favor. Hold on. Great, check out the times of the opening of just this opening compared to the opening of opening 2 and season 2, and then season 1, if you can, please. Give a rough estimate about like how long they are. That would be fantastic. Sorry, something's clicking in my head really weirdly. If you could do that, that would be amazing. Can you send me a link of all the openings and endings, please? Thank you. DM it to me, please. All right, anyway. Oh, boy. There's something that stands out to me, and I'm kind of curious. Maybe it might be the ending of Season 3 with maybe the opening of Season 1. It's like a big tie-in piece of stuff that's sort of happening in my brain where it's like, hey, like, you know, it's like yelling at me. Like, I see Ed is watching. I gotta ask, did you see the PV? Oh, I might know what you mean. Yeah, my mind's like piecing stuff together weirdly of like some of the openings and some of the endings. So I'll wait until that comes through and then we'll continue from there. Anyway, let's keep going. Really banger opening. Hell yeah, let's go. Woo! Damn! Thank you, boss. Hold on. What? Lonely Mancer, keep your head in the game. Remember your goal here, little girl user. Oh no. Spirit art user is a little girl user. Lonely Mancer, let's go. What a fucking screen cap of it. Holy shit. It's perfect in the first person perspective. That's great. That is fucking great, man. And it's funny how all of them are able to like quickly jump on and like, you know, they all have strengths. They all have different things that they can play into. Like at the moment, Tsubara, you gotta remember, you're a very like let's look at this, right? Like at the moment, you have a solid foundation to stand on. Like you literally have like solid legs, solid individuals to stand by you and with you to take this on. Like you don't want to lose your footing. You don't want to lose your legs in a situation where it's a 3-on-1. You have the ability to do so much, but if you're able to go ahead and like, you know, to talk properly, do teamwork, right? Ah. That is fucking 10-head, bro. That is so fucking 10-head. He instantly thought about it and was like, you know what? I'm going to go with Loli Mancer here. I fucking love this show, man. I'm going to go with fucking Loli Mancer here because it's so, you know, it's so quick. Everyone calls you that shit. Well, we know who we're talking about when we're talking about a Loli Mancer. It ain't me. It ain't Crush. It got to be... That's so good. Holy shit. But how did Al know this? How did Al know this? If Al ends up like just hold on. Like if he's like it's all written in my gospel here. I am the Sin Archbishop of Pride. This, like, I would flip the fuck out, dude. I'm joking. Holy fuck. Because how was he able to go and have all this information? That's so... Yeah, the DSM-5 is my gospel. This is killing me. What the fuck was that?
私たちは何のためにここに来た。
おいおいおい、逃げちゃっていいのかい？お兄さん、俺たちに恨みがあるんじゃないの？因縁の相手ってやつは
Bro, you're getting easily played.
食の極みさ。暴飲暴食されておくれよ。ごめんレム。もうちょっとだけ待っててくれ。
行き止め、戦乙女様を頼む。
負けんじゃねえぞ、ユリ。ごめんレム。もうちょっとだけ待っててくれ。
Something I wanted to touch on here, right? The way that he's talking here, yes, it might be a part of his character, but at the same time, it sounds similar to the way that I would, and a lot of individuals, when you're fighting in the ring and you know you have an upper hand, you bait people to do certain shit. Except the way that I bait people was usually along the lines, you see, this is why your daddy left you, right? And this is why you grew up with all the aspiring trauma that you've had to try and make recompense. So you threw yourself into martial arts with the hope of making it just a little bit bigger, taking in that next step to maybe becoming a professional life, but yet knowing that you will forever work at your local brewery or restaurant, because to be honest with you, that's the only... And I just start going in deep, because at that moment, if someone loses their cool, damn, that one felt personal. The moment that someone loses their cool in a fight, it's game over, right? The moment that you start like losing your cool and you start going into that instant fight or flight instead of thinking about your actions and where that's going into, you start falling into patterns and behaviors, which makes you incredibly easy to read. As a fighter, as an individual, so on and so forth. Look after the Valkyrie. Julie, you are incredible. Hold on, what the fuck? Pokemon in, guys. Woo! Oh, she's adorable. What the fuck? Hello? Just a giant dragon waiting for you to come on in. The more that we look at a situation like this, right? Well, that dragon fucking died. Subaru, look at his reaction speed. Look at the reaction speed. He doesn't quite think about it or is afraid of dying. He sees it and he runs for it. Subaru the Knight is here. My main thing is Subaru has grown significantly. I'm going to take off my glasses for a second here. Let me cry it out. Subaru has grown significantly from when we first met him to now. When we first met him, right, yes, we do know that he tried to do his trick to try and stop the thing, right? But that's not really going to do anything. Now he has the ability to do so. He knows he's powerless, but yet he has the ability to still go through with stuff like this. Heroic acts. That's why it's wild. It's awesome. Ooh. Not quite powerless. That's not the dragon. Is this the dragon or not? Can the Archbishop change or become different? Because I'm looking at this, I'm like, the eyes of the dragon, the fact that the dragon doesn't attack first is weird. It's weird.
あれ人質をさせるかよよっしゃこれで終わりです
The dragon doesn't even attack then. Oh no.
周囲を警戒しますスバル様はその子を
おお、わかった。大丈夫だ。おっかない竜はお姉ちゃんがやっつけてくれたから。他の人たちはどこにいるかわかるか？
I was wrong. I was wrong. I'm sorry. I have been mistaken.
あっちのお部屋に
They were all turned into bugs? Son las cucarachas. They're flies? Not cockroaches. Son moscas. El Mosco. Son moscas. What the fuck are we looking at? Asmongold's house? Oh god. Oh god, los mosquitos head. No, this is interesting because then comes in the question. If these were people, or people are supposed to be in here, can they be transmuted into something that they're not? Can they be transmuted into animals or insects or whatnot, like dragons to snakes to whatever else might be out there? I know Kafka has some real questions. I was right? Hold on. Wait a fucking minute.
そんなにおめでたいの
お前
けなげでか弱い人質の女の子だとでも思った
足をどけろ。
はあ私の美しいおみ足にご出身ってわけですか
Hey, yo.
それと
Hey, yo. Wait a minute. Hold on.
このメス肉にあ私
Hold
の
on.
美しいおみ足にご出身ってわけですかそれともこのメス肉に
Whoa, so excited. First time chatter. She evil, Ed. She evil. Don't hurt Crush. And then I turn around and I see chat just instantly would. Meanwhile, I'm over here like, you know what the capabilities of this is and how terrifying it is? Someone that's able to go ahead and mask, first off, right? What is she? If she can keep on masking different personalities or different faces or different like whatnot altogether, where does she truly lie? Right? How many, could she just keep switching different archetypes to try and fit into society inside of that? And why so? Jester? The hater and the jester? Could be. Right? Where the main aspect is trying to find pleasure, trying to find some sort of aspect of self. Really, really curious. What do you guys think? In terms of like how she views herself versus how society views her altogether. This is wild because she outplayed them and she outsmarted them by a mile. Like by a fucking mile did this come through. But then does this mean that the dragon that they just slayed was a person and might have been the kid? Is that what that means? Whoops. Oh no. Hey, hey! Well, that brings us to the end of stream. Now, how old is Capella? Hold on. How old is Capella? That leg strength, though. She hitting a JoJo pose. Yes, no idea. Who knows? Spoiler. My main thing, hundreds of years maybe? Old enough, old enough. I'm going to ask a question here. And I'm going to turn it into a poll, and I'm going to ask this of YouTube. Would or wouldn't? That is the question I'll go ahead and ask to you guys. Is this something that you guys genuinely find interesting? Or attractive in that manner? This is a close battle, one of the closest that I've seen. All right, we'll back it up just a little bit. I do want to say, you can see Subaru's growth also by the way that he's able to go ahead and grab and interact with items with his whip, right? Nobody that hasn't practiced for a long, long time and thinks of it like as an extension of self would be able to go ahead and use something as accurately as he's doing it. He's doing this without a hitch. He's absolutely amazing, absolutely goated at what he does, right? And I think the main thing is a lot of the, like what we're seeing here and what we're seeing overall in general for questions to be answered for a lot of the archbishops end up being a developmental stage trauma. At some point in their life, they ended up causing something that like, they ended up getting some sort of trauma that ended up affecting them, right? Young adult for Capella. Am I loved and wanted? Do you guys think that this is something that she fights for? Does she fight for how she's loved and wanted? How good can I be? Can she be truly slothful or not? Right? Can she? Maybe. So on and so forth, right? We all go through different developmental milestones. We all maybe struggle at times to meet them. And we all maybe do try to meet them. Even for Subaru, right? We already know, we've gone through it. Subaru has had early childhood trauma due to himself, his expectations, so on and so forth. That we often try to say, hey, is he good or is he bad? Does he often, have a sense of guilt from his childhood, from experiencing disapproval, from not meeting up to expectations? Let's go.
その人はてめえが足元に敷いていい人じゃねえって言ってんだ。いいですよ。
She just takes it too. The way that she kind of laughs and goes through it, it's like she's feeling pleasure from pain. And all the blood and the snot and, everything just, ooh. Ooh, I know she moaned, bro. Subaru Jones. What the fuck?
なんだそれ。
さて、クズミちゃんには何に見え上がります？
まさか人に化ける竜なのか。はい、手の私のボールいただきました。
Oh, what the fuck? Holy shit! She going Super Saiyan fucking blue here! Holy fuck, look at that speed! That wombo combo! Woo! My god. So she can transform at will. It's terrifying for an opponent to have, right? If an opponent is able to go ahead and do this transformation at will. Okay. All right. I have a working model here from the individuals that have been presented so far, their powers, whatnot. You guys want to see it? I'll explain my thought process here, okay? So far, we've seen a number of, I know, looks like a mess. Trust me, this is my brain at work. This is how my brain connects everything. So at the very top, we have Sirius, who has an area of effect who is an entertainer at heart through a theatrical perspective and tends to go ahead and use speech. Ricardo, thanks so much for the sub, right? So through a situation like that, already matching the pairs to what can go against what, we have the songstress and the dancer being Priscilla. So I put a question mark around that, i.e. will Priscilla go against Sirius here and maybe Al, question mark? Is it going to be the songstress Priscilla and Al versus Sirius? Then comes into the next aspect of things, right? Which is when it comes to Regulus, Mr. Steal Your Girl, Mr. Respect My Authority, Mr. Stronk, right? That we've seen in here. This is already a personal motive, i.e. against Subaru, right? We've already seen a clear distinction road up against here. Is this going to be one of those situations where Subaru has to go out and start divvying up his work responsibility, delineating the aspects in there to go ahead and take him out? So is this going to be a thing of like Subaru, Reinhardt, Felt, or Wilhelm joining in a scenario like this? Where Capella is a transformation of a beast being insanely strong, i.e. who do we know as a beast that can be strong? Garth, Ricardo, Wilhelm? Question mark? Like, I'm trying to put people together as to who is the best match according to the layers and how they've identified themselves for a situation like this, right? Are we going to get a situation in this manner? And even for Gluttony, right? Are we going to have Anastasia, Crush, Felt, Julius maybe playing a role in between these fights? That's where my mind is at. Is you have Gluttony times 2, right? You have Capella in here, you have Regulus, and you have Sirius. And in a situation like this, how do you divvy up the situation that's coming through, right? How do you divvy up so that way you're able to set yourself off correctly by how they're introducing themselves, what their effects are, how theatrical they are. Is it an AoE? Is it a single? Regulus, can, of course, is super strong. He has his authority. That's a personal attack against Subaru. So we already know that this is going to be a personal aspect of things, right? Put everyone on Reinhardt. You can, but you have to remember, though, is more than likely you have to single that out, right? You more than likely have to single that out into a single individual. So if I were to make my prediction, my overall prediction, I think looking at the characters and looking at the lineup of individuals that we have, we're probably going to have Sirius against Priscilla, the songstress, and Al, maybe. Regulus against Subaru, Reinhardt, Felt, maybe Wilhelm. Capella against Garth, Ricardo, and somebody else, or Ricardo is going to go ahead and switch on over to Gluttony. One or the other in here. Gluttony X2 versus Julius, Wilhelm, Anastasia, Crusher, Fell. That is what my thought pattern is based on the introductions that we've had of these characters. And psychologically, what this would mean to have this struggle here and why you can go ahead and personalize this. Having Wilhelm go against Gluttony is a masterpiece in of itself, right? Because all of a sudden you can talk about personal reasons, so on and so forth, right? The fact that Gluttony is there and the issues that they can have, awesome, right? Capella against beast transformation individuals, masterpiece in storytelling inside of that, right? I missed the 2 cultists maybe. Yeah, and the 2 cultists as well. So on and so forth. So I'm looking at this, and this is where my mind comes in, right? To fight the best fight you're suited for. I don't know if this is going to come through, but this is my mind cooking as to what would be a good matchup and how we can go ahead and start solving these issues. And I may be wrong. I may be absolutely, completely wrong. And that's okay. I'm like, and that's okay, chat. I don't have to be right for everything. I really don't. But Otto is Aquaman. But at least this shows you, like, my perspective as to, like, I'm looking at this and I'm looking at the way that she just identified herself. And I was like, transformation. Holy fuck. Okay, wait a minute. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're going to watch a little bit more here. And then we're going to pause and do a little be right back. We're over the hour mark here.
私は魔女教滞在式を色欲担当のカペラ・エメラダ・ルグニッカ。てめえ好みの美少女になって変身してやりますよ。
Oh, what the fuck?
そろそろそこに倒れてるトカゲと奥の部屋のハエの正体、クズ肉でも理解できたんじゃねえですか。
Wow.
待ってくれ。あれは全部ここにいた人たちをお前が。はい、正
解。でも遅すぎたんで商品はなし。
理解できねえ。なんであんな真似ができる。人をハエに。 何の意味が。
おぞましいって？
身の毛がよだつ。お前らは
Subaru.
おぞましくて気持ち悪くて嫌悪する。それなんですよ。あれを見ててめえは生理的に嫌悪した。それで正解。あんな生き物は誰も愛せねえんです。
いっそ殺せよ。
あ、なんで？私は博愛主義なんでそんな野蛮な真似はしねえんですよ。一人でも多く、一秒でも長く、一言でも深く、
Hey,
私を愛してほしい。
Well, I guess we know what developmental milestone she's stuck on. I guess we know what developmental milestone she's stuck on. You know, would you love me even as a worm? Oh, God.
ね、それが私のお願い。
クリスチャン。
ほら、結局はそうやってメス肉が欲しくてよだれ垂らしてやがるんじゃねえ。
抜かすな。俺とこの人と。
うるせえんだよ。やらしい。
At least it wasn't a scorpion. A scorpion stings fucking suck, bro. And they can go like repetitively quickly instead of just like a snake attack. Nah, bro. Nah. At least you're not seeing her fucking transform into some like wild shit. Like, I like this one a lot. Yeah, scorpions are. I live out in the desert, so I encounter snakes a lot, scorpions a lot. Out where I live, it's like rattlesnake central. Who transformed into a giant roach. Oh God. But that's the main thing is when she's talking about she can transform into the girl of like, you know, whatever, right? Can you swear that you haven't had lewd thoughts for a single I don't think you could really transform into like the girl that he's looking for unless you're able to go ahead and like dive in deep, right? Like it's not possible. Can you swear that you haven't had lewd thoughts for a second? I mean, everyone has lewd thoughts. It happens.
髪が撫でてんじゃねえですか？唇に触れてんじゃねえですか？大っぴらに吐き出せねえ劣情を愛なんて言葉で飾るんじゃねえってんですよ。これを見てまた一番嫌がるんですか？お決まりのお約束の
What? What? No. No, what the fuck? What the fuck? No. The amount of fucking trauma that this could cause. Oh, it's Jover.
僕が彼女を愛するのは彼女の心根に惹かれたから。
What the fuck?
彼女だけが僕を認めてくれたから。辛い時そばにいてくれたから。彼女の前でなら自分を偽らずにいられるから。あなたといると全てが色鮮やかに見えるから。もう一人じゃ生きていけないから。嘘だらけの生き方の中で。
Isn't that sad? Capella has to transform into the person that she thinks that you would love in order for her to feel love. Isn't that kind of fucked up in of itself? The Capella has this whole mentality where she's unlovable because of what she is, because of what she's capable of. So therefore she has to adapt into the attitude and mentality of putting on the mask of others. How heavy must that mask be for Capella? Like, how fucked up could that make you, right? That rejects the validity of love as lust. Right. And it's like, absolutely, because at the end of the day, would you question if people, like, let's say that somebody truly fell in love with you, right? Would you question whether or not they fell in love with you or with the mask of you? Hey, that's pitiful. Wow, that's a deep fucking theme, man. That's a deep theme presented in an individual that's fucking, like, chaotic and full of, like, you know, that will fuck you up quickly. We all wear masks. Absolutely, C-Fitty. But in a situation like this where you continue to transform yourself or, like, you know, to try and please others or, you know, or you know that others fall in love with, like, the mask of others so quickly, would you ever truly want to be yourself? Would you ever truly feel as though people would love you for you? Or would you feel as though people would only love the mask and therefore love is repulsive and love is sickening, and you have all these lewd thoughts and you have all this behavior that's all geared towards others in the mask that others wear?
この気持ちだけは本物だから全部ひどいことじゃねえか本気で愛が二人を結ぶってんなら相手がハエになっても愛せるか試してみろって
Can you love her if she was a worm? Baby, if I was a worm, would you still love me? Oh no, she didn't just use that against him. That's wild. To be fair, that's a crazy move. No, that's fucking wild, man. That's absolutely wild. Holy fuck. Oh, what? This episode is already wild.
ですよ愛せるか愛せねえだろおぞましいもんなてめえがはっきりそう言ったんだろうが
Way to traumatize him. Way to absolutely traumatize him. In the way that you're pulling this personality and these questions, how are you able to get this information from him? Are you reading his mind? Is it by like interacting with the other person, you're able to go ahead and pick up some of their deepest, darkest like desires and stuff like that? Like, how does this come about? Because Camilla is just exploiting that psychological aspect of things, right? Wow. Yeah, no, I'm dead. I posted on Twitter that Capella has never met Emilia, but she can read people so well that she can recreate this. No, absolutely. And then if she's filled out of a place of rage and like weakness and like Capella, she's not Camilla. No, Cammy, it's not you. unless Cammy, it turns out Carmilla is the witch of lust. Sorry, we have Camilla here, the content creator. Carmilla is the witch of lust. Wait a minute. And then we have Capella. Wow.
クズ肉が私様を見てる
Ah! Well, I guess he doesn't have a leg to stand on it. Holy crap, dude. And she's just totally normal about it. My head hurts. I got all excited and lost my composure. 2 good legs to stand on. Oh, wow. This episode's wild. This episode is absolutely wild. And it doesn't hold back, and that's beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful that it's able to go ahead and just go full throttle with it, right? Shit. Absolutely fantastic episode so far, guys. It's wild. It's wild to go ahead and think about and, you know, just see the level that Capella's at. My God. All right, I'm going to back it up just a little bit. If you're okay with that, it's peak. It's peak. Oh, dude, I love Capella. I'm not even going to lie. I would love, like, honestly, she needs therapy. I would love to have her in therapy, free of cost for Capella. You know, I'm going to do a pro bono. Psychologist works with Capella, the Archbishop of Lust here. And just want to say thank you for what you do. The Shim exactly. Oh, thank you, Ziegler. I'm glad that it's been like that. It genuinely helped you guys out, and it's something you guys are looking forward. You know, somebody made a genuine confession towards her. What do you think would happen? She would probably say it's fake love. You know, would you therapize her if she was a worm though? Oh, 100%. All right, let's back it up just a little bit, guys. Right here, right into this. We're getting free feet. Let's go. Oh, you guys aren't even able to hear. All right, let's go.
肉が欲しくてよだれ垂らしてやがるんじゃねえ
抜かすな俺とこの人と
うるせえんだよやらしいこと考えたこと1秒たりともねえって誓えんですかよ髪が撫でてんじゃねえですか唇に触れてんじゃねえですか大っぴらに吐き出せねえ劣情を愛なんて言葉で飾るんじゃねえってんですよこれを見てまた一応
how does she and Regulus get along? Like, genuine question. Because it feels as though this might be a big aspect of conflict, right? Where one, it's their authority to be greedy and love who they want to love and do whatever they want to do, right? They don't. Impossible. I can't imagine them getting along. Really? Yeah, no. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm like, a lot of these archbishops don't really seem as though they would get along, right? They fucking hate each other. Oh, God.
お決まりのお約束の反論を。僕が彼女を愛するのは彼女の心根に惹かれたからだ。彼女だけが僕を認めてくれたから、辛い時そばにいてくれたから、彼女の前でなら自分を偽らずにいられるから、あなたといると全てが色鮮やかに見えるから、もう一人じゃ生きていけないから、嘘だらけの生き方の中でこの気持ちだけは本物だから。全部綺麗事じゃねえか。本気で愛が二人を結ぶってんなら、相手がハエになっても愛せるか試してみろってんですよ。愛せるか愛せねえだろ、おぞましいもんな。てめえがはっきりそう言ったんだろうが。クズ肉が私さを見てろ。
Whoa, they really not.
あらら、死にそうじゃねえですか。こっちの方。
They're really not censoring anything out. My God. Rip leg, rip Subaru.
てめえらがどんな見苦しい肉の塊になるか、私が試してやろうじゃねえですか。
Hold on.
てめえら。
Just turn me into a worm. But no, my God, though, like if that's all it takes, right, to the worm gang, to turn into one of these creatures, one of these things, is there no way to revert it? This is terrifying stuff, and this is like us automatically pushing how obese she can be.
どんな見苦しい肉の塊になるか、私が試してやろうじゃねえですか。私の血には竜の血が混ざって上がりますからね。血の呪いに負けたらすげえことになる。メス肉とてめえとどっちが持ちますことやら。あらら、やるじゃねえですか。
What a flip back, man. What a flip back. The dragon stands back up and is ready to go ahead and keep going. But also, if I hate to put it this way, but if Subaru doesn't die, right? First off, can he withhold whatever she just did? Second off, can Crush ever recover from this? Can Crush ever recover from this? Like, if there's no setback period or ability for him to return back by death, will Crush ever recover from this? That's wild stuff, man.
Oh.
わかった。
アナスタシア様、まずいことが判明しました。
何があった？
住人会と連絡が取れないようなのです。まず間違いなく魔女教の仕業かと。
桐高さん、分かっとるやろうけど。
私も標的の一人でしょう。アナスタシア様、避難の準備を。
桐高さんはどないするん？命を粗末にするのはあかんよ。何があっても生きな。
驚きました。アナスタシア様はもっと割り切った考え方をされる方かと。
違う、血も涙もない金の亡者やなくて驚いた。親愛なるお客様の隣人ってモットーでうちは商っとるんよ。
Well, that didn't take long. That didn't take long. But also, yeah, no, it's nice to see. It's nice to see this side of Anastasia, right? Just in terms of like how she's actually operating and caring for others.
何事だ。誰か報告を。
ああ、素晴らしい。
Oh,
助け合い、委ね合う気持ちが互いを生かした。
oh.
運動の滞在司教。
あら、知ってくだ。
Holy fuck, guys.
気持ちが互いを生かした。
運動の滞在司教。
あら、知ってくださっているなんて、なんだか恥ずかしいですね。悪い噂ではないといいのですが。運動担当、シリウス・ロマネ・コンティと申します。以後、吉名に。
立てますか。
Oh. Oh no, it's my ex. Oh no, it's la tóxica. Oh no. Clap, 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 clap. Oh no, not the thighs. Oh.
アナスタシア様。
Damn. Oh.
無事ですか？平気や。でも耳はまさか。違います、アナスタシア様。フェリちゃんが禁じ手を使いました。
Forbidden
の足
method.
と同じ無茶を。
Oh.
前を向かなきゃダメです。お姉ちゃんなら痛くても苦しくてもお嬢を助けろって言ったはずだよ。お嬢はどうするの？
Oh.
うちは時間稼ぎや。2分いける？
お姉ちゃん。
Buy me some time. Can you hold up for 2 minutes? Damn. Damn. 2 minutes is all you need? All right. Well, what do we got? It's awesome to see the layers of trust that they have in her, right? The layers of trust that they have placed in Anastasia to be able to go and do whatever she has to do. Like, that's incredible leadership, and it really speaks to her as an individual, right?
お任されって言うよね。ここでやり遂げたらかっこいいですって。ああ、可愛らしい兄弟愛。双子でしょうか。会いに来たけど三つ子の弟二人です。
フェリスさん、耳たちを連れ出したって外で合流や。わかりました。
わからんだ。無事か。
あちらから外に。私は部下たちとあれの気を引きます。
Oh.
アナスタシア様。
And they all looked at one another. They all said, "Long live Lacunica," as they, like, you know, chopped off their own heads or something, right? Oh God. Oh God, brave men. They're way too confident for going up against an archbishop. Oh yeah, no, 100%. 100%.
プリステラをお願いします。この美しい水の都を、我が愛しの歌姫を悪辣たる八つ原からお守りください。
ずるいわ、そんな。
And on the other side, we have these guys.
そうか。
話しかけんな。 酒くせえんだよ。
I like how the world is going to shit outside. The world is literally going to shit outside. And meanwhile, we have the nuclear tank trapped inside of a building here. Woo! Woo! Don't tell me that he has the divine blessing of insects or some shit, and he's able to control the insects to move at his will, and like over here I'm thinking like, oh well, who are the insects or whatever that was.
でどうするんだ実の父親を切るってのか
おい
フェルト様
いいから縛れよ。ああ、ずっと同じ体勢でいたからケツが痛え。
状況はよくわからなかったんですが、これでよかったんですか？
Otto! Otto! Wait, how'd you escape? Wait! How'd you get? Whoa, Otto! How'd you escape gluttony? Wait a minute. Did you solo? Did Otto just fucking solo gluttony? Holy fuck, he no-diffed him. Divine blessing of some survivability. Whoa! Whoa! He no-diffed Otto. What if he ran away? He could have ran away. He solos the verse.
スバルのそうかさっきのゾッダムシは君の仕業かありがとう助かったよ
助かってねえよ。剣を突きつけられてるより100倍は死ぬかと思ったっつーの。慰謝料よこせよ。
多分僕は命の恩人なんじゃないですかね。
なぜここに
Always
君はスバル
asking
と
for
一緒にい
money.
ると思っていたが
それがたまたまなんですよ。とにかく身を隠せる場所をと。
Oh, fair.
暴食の滞在司教とよく無事で
白龍の鱗の皆さんのおかげです。あの方たちがいなければ今頃。
スバルたちの安否は
At least they found the way to escape, though. And I think that's the main aspect of it, is Otto's recognizing threats like this and his survivability rating is going sky high. His IQ or his battle IQ is significantly higher than most individuals who would run straight into it, right? Kind of sad it skipped it. Does it go further in the novels about it? No, it doesn't? Oh, man. I was about to say, because I would love, like... Nope. This is anime original, anime only scene. Ah, okay.
存じ上げません。あの人のことですから、しぶとく立ち回っていると思いますが。
おいポンコツ、これで心配はなくなっただろ。お前はとっとと助けに行け。
いえ僕はおそばに
さっきの低たらくで私を助けるっての
After the
か。
hell I just went through.
私はこいつを連れて近くの避難所へ向かう。いいからお前は全部まとめてまるっと解決してこい。ラインハルト、
御意にどうか無茶はされませんよ
お前は無茶してこい。目に物見せてやれ。
Sick. That's fucking sick. Ah.
どうしたもんかな。
It's showcasing so much more the relationship that they're having, right? And that Felt is a lot more comfortable with Reinhardt, right? Compared to season 1 to where she is today as well as an individual, as a character and whatnot. Them being able to have these like interactions and sending a nuclear bomb out into the field. Wow.
背負うのはさすがにしんどいか。
なんでオイラがこんな使いっ走りみたいなこと。
しょうがねえだろ避難所の食い物がそこをつきそうなんだからよね
Hey, yo.
初めてじゃねえか。お前らがちょうどいい時に来るなんて。
They make a full appearance. Oh.
なんやあいつらいつの間におい冗談やないぞ
What the fuck, bro?
ガーフィールドの何がどうなって。大将。待って。
Imagine seeing that, dude. Knock, thanks so much for the sub. Imagine seeing Subaru's leg just gone and him hanging on for dear life from this dragon. And there you see it crushed right also on the... Wow. No way. No fucking way. Bro, that can't be the end of the that last little bit is so action heavy, right? It's so action heavy that it just like flew by. That moved way too quickly, even for myself, man. For somebody that stops and fucking yaps a ton, this action sequence just moved on way too quickly. But the world that they're building is insane, right? Hold on. We'll pause right there. They need to make that anime 40 minutes. The world that they're building from this is absolutely insane. We'll watch the after credits in just 1 second, right? Like you can tell the layer of emergence that's coming through with that, right? Hey, we need to jump on this. We need to do certain things. We need to it's just all coming in together all at once. This is wow. You feel the scale of things, and I think that's the big aspect of everything. Yeah, Subaru's not dead. Group 1. Group 2. 3. No. All right, guys, jam out. Isn't it wild how everyone else is a ghost pushing him up except for Reinhardt? Because Reinhardt has the divine blessing of not being a fucking ghost. At this point in time, Reinhardt can't even be stopped in the fucking endings here. The divine protection of getting real. Dude, that's wild. Reinhardt's just built different. Everyone else is showcasing the support mechanism and whatnot. 5 seconds unlike everybody else. All right, what's this ending scene? Oh God! This is some like the city's like done for. Like the scale of this is wonderful, but the city is done for. Oh fuck, bro. Rip if you live in the middle.
その顔はいけません。旦那様が嫌がります。何言ってるの？そんな場合じゃ。クズ肉の皆さん。 何なの？元気に震えて縮こまってやがりますか？色欲の滞在司教カペラちゃん様の美声放送でやがりますさてさて、あれだけ言ってやったのにまんまと私様に勝ち込みかけてきた小族が大量発生。私様は傷つきました。なので魔女の遺骨に加えてもうあと3つ要求することに仕上がります。
Okay.
一つはこの年に持ち込まれてやがるはずの
The tome of wisdom that's been brought into the
英知の書の献上。一つはこの年でのうのうとしてやがるはずの人
the artificial spirit that's been chilling in this city.
工精霊の献上。そして最後にこの年で行われる
The wedding with the silver-haired girl that's the big. Oh no! What the fuck, bro? The wedding with the silver-haired girl that's to be held in this city. So, what is this tome of wisdom? The artificial spirit, the tome of wisdom. That was Echidna's book. I'm really curious. I'm really curious, man. I'm really curious. Is Bayako the artificial spirit? That's what I'm thinking, right? Is Bayako the artificial spirit? Because that would explain a lot in that same similar regards, right? But even through this, holy fuck, dude. Is this amplifying the scales even more? Like, this is literally just is going like this and just taking off. Where's Pandora? Sorry, I ask a lot of fucking questions, I know. But I'm wondering, where is Pandora? How is Pandora? Because the more I'm thinking about it, the more it's, for me, it's self-actualizing that, like, yes, the archbishops are threats. 100%. No one's gonna fucking deny that. But Pandora is the one that I think we should all look out for. Yeah? I think Pandora is one of the biggest threats or individuals out there that we need to keep an eye on. Where is Echidna? Nah. The ending of season 2 hinted at there being more. So where is Echidna? Everything is hinting towards this being, and especially if you guys remember season 2, right? Towards there being a greater plot, right? Towards there being something greater out there. So in comes in my next question. Who is Flugel? I'm trying to put together who are the 5D individuals, right, that are being showcased. Because right now, we're dealing with big threats, huge threats. But are they the biggest threats out there? Who is Flugel? Who was Satala? Where is Echidna? Who is Echidna, really? Who is and where is Pandora? And last but not least, who and what are Subaru and Al? Those are the questions I'm rummaging through. If we're able to answer any of those questions, we might have a clear distinction as to what the end goal might be. I'm thinking. All these names, man. I don't even know. Anyway, my mind, I'm probably going to be overthinking this for the next week. I'm not even going to lie to you. My brain is probably going to be over chomping at this. What is ReZero, right? And why is ReZero just like, you know, yeah, never mind. I'm going to go ahead and just, wow. Anyway. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, phenomenal episode. It flew by. It flew on by. Like, I've never had an episode just blink and it's gone. Peak episode. Peak ability to go and showcase, like, hey, these are the character struggles. This is what they're going through. This is why they're going through all this stuff, right? In just an instant like that, what would you guys rate it, ladies and gentlemen? Out of 10, what would you guys specifically give this episode? Where does it stand for you? Why does it stand there for you, ladies and gentlemen? That's the main regard. What the fuck out of 10? And you watched it like 3 times at this point. 10 flies out of 10. It's so good. It is so good. Break time out of 10. For me, need more. It did need more crush, right? But at the same time, we got to see how wild and how crazy CAPELLA is, right? Thanks so much for the follow, Bannon. I appreciate it. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the scale of this is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So I'm going to ask a question. Mod, throw this up as a question, please. Is Arc 6, because I'm guessing we're in Arc 5, is Arc 6 better than Arc 5? Yes. 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 How much better is it? How much better is it? Much? Even Zanette is saying, yeah, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. You will love it. Holy fuck. Because here's my thing is we're looking at what, 32 episodes? Something like that, right? We're looking at like 32 episodes for the season. Eight episode course, right? So I'm guessing we're going through Arc 5, which is a setup arc, if you're saying Arc 6 is the big one. 38 episodes, Elias? Whoa. Whoa. If it's 38 episodes, that's huge. That's absolutely huge. That's wild. Arc 6 is a deep lore arc. 22 is a rumor so far. 22 for Arc 6. Wow. That's gonna need a lot of yapping. Ice leaked that the season is planned for 38 episodes. Honestly, after Arc 4 this year. So far, though, I haven't really seen anything to complain about this episode, right? Will genuinely freak you the fuck out, will it? Will it? I hope so. I hope so, Ziff. But, like, I haven't seen anything major to complain about, right? And I haven't really seen, like, people complain about ReZero so far. But I gotta say, this was peak, man. This was absolutely peak to go ahead and have in here. Skipping, oh yeah, well, the break time, and I guess all content, if that, right? This is so goddamn good. I have a few issues, except getting used to the new animation of the fact that Regulus doesn't yap as much. Wow, 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 ladies and gentlemen, wow, boys and girls. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys coming on through, especially those of you guys that came through for the break time and the ReZero content. That puts us at over 3 hours worth of just breaking down different ReZero stuff, right? I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys practice some self-care. And if you guys are on YouTube, please share, like, subscribe. That whole ordeal means the world to me. If you guys are on here, please make sure to go ahead and share this around. Show that love and support. And also, ladies and gentlemen, please make sure to go ahead and nominate. Nominations are super important, guys. Help us grow, build a community of individuals that love to go ahead and talk about anime. Come on through and join us for the hidden gem, especially nomination. YouTube, come and join us. Please nominate if possible. The nomination might be over by the time this goes up. I hope it goes up before it's done. November 4th is the final day to nominate. But please, it would mean the absolute world if you guys could go ahead and do so as well. My God, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much. Practice self-care, YouTube. I'll see you guys later.